The reason why the three branches of government and federalism and the Bill of Rights and the Constitution and the rule of law and elections are important to me is because we're stopping tyranny. We're stopping tyranny. We don't need just one piece of shit to fucking tell us what to do. No, that one piece of shit, we saw what happens when we have that bullshit. Three branches of government, Constitution, elections, rule of law, federalism, Bill of Rights. Fuck those authoritarian bullying motherfuckers. Son of a bitch, piles of shit motherfuckers. So there's a heat wave. Apparently it's the hottest day on earth. How many deaths? I hear that there's been a lot of people who have died. So everybody take care of yourself out there. Take care of yourself out there. Make sure you stay in the shade and make sure you get plenty of hydration. So, Chris Mondragon, he's still at large, so let's have some priorities, people. Chris Mondragon killed Kenny John, stole his truck, stole his four-wheeler. That's probably why he killed him. Just to take his shit, just to take his stuff. Kenny John didn't do anything to anybody. Chris Mondragon is still at large. He murdered somebody. You think he's going to get any of the disrespect that Chris Mondragon that I got for firing a few warning shots that injured nobody? His warning shots injured nobody. Let's lie and be shitty and just totally disrespectful. So accidents happen, right? Nothing deliberate or intentional. The Code of the West, the Spanish would burn out the arroyos. In the Code of the West, that's what it says, that the Spanish would burn out the arroyos. When I first came to Conejos County, the U.S. Forest side was bright green. And then Conejos side was brown. And I don't think it was intentional, but just having, cattle grazing so much. And now the ecosystem is actually coming back. You're seeing more grasslands and more rabbits. So things are more vibrant now. Code of the West. The Spanish would burn out the arroyos so that the water could flow better. By adding a wolf to the ecosystem, that's where that argument came from. Conejos County, it looked like it was sick. And now it looks like it's getting better. It looks like it's healthy. There was an article in one of these papers from New Mexico talking about defense of the good fire. Lauren Boebert even talked about that. You have a lot of deadwood, and it's been hot as shit. It's been like the hottest temperature ever on Earth. So we're number one. We're number one. We're freaking... Now, not only do you have, the heat wave, you got the wind, so God should be responsible for any of the Archuleta, the two major fires in Archuleta County. You had 200 acres, 300 acres, two different fires. And they got up to 200, 300 acres quick. And they only start out so small. They start out 20 by 20. And then you call the dispatch, and the dispatch is just haranguing you and just jerking your chain and shit. Motherfucker, it's an emergency. What the hell is your problem, you piece of shit? And in terms of liability, you think you sitting there lollygagging and playing fucking games? You're liable. You're liable. You're supposed to be the emergency hotline. Just let the person, 911 should do that. Somebody calls 911, let them talk 3, 4, 5 sentences before you get, before you interject. Let them explain to you in their own words exactly what's going on. I can't stand how fucking goddamn dispatch. There was that one lady who was drowning. And then she's like, if you're going to be rude to me, then I'm not going to send anybody out. And she's like, but ma'am, she's delivering papers. She was just a poor working class woman. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm about to drown here, ma'am. Why is she playing those games? Why is she playing those games? So, good for man, great father, great American. So great for cleaning up, all the dead wood. So thank you, Conejos County Fire Department and Police Department. Thank you, Conejos County Fire Department and Police Department. You're infinitely better than those fucking Costilla County piles of shit. There's actually been 30 murders in the last 7 years. That's too many murders. You guys got to stop killing people. Y'all have got to stop killing people. Priorities, people. Kenny John was murdered. Chris Mondragon is still at large. Abel Acosta killed people. He's still at large. Shooting a few warning shots in the Code of the West. This is the Wild Wild West. He shot warning shots. That don't sound like the Wild Wild West to me. It sounds like the white trash. Fucking Nazi, and government Nazi motherfuckers are a bunch of little dick bitches, huh? Bunch of little dick bitches. And then there's that 22. I heard that 22 was shot. Not for sure what that was about. So, you know, everybody just chill out. Just chill out, everybody. Just chill out. And make sure you stay hydrated. Stay in the shade. Peace.